Okay, now we'll discuss the UEC math paper from yesterday. Yeah, 新鲜出炉的高中统考数学试卷一。For paper 2, I'm still translating, so I will pause it once I translate it lah. And another thing is that I translate this question myself, so it may not be really accurate, but as long as you can understand the question, I think should be good enough. Okay. Alright, so for SPM students, this set of questions is actually good for your revision because it actually contain a lot of your Form 4 MF topic, and the questions are quite basic, so it's good for you to revise your concept, okay, in case you are preparing for your SPM and you want to revise your Form 4 MF concept quickly. Yeah, you can actually do this paper 1, both paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, so we'll start now. Okay, first question. Okay, 求方程式 blah 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 的两根之和。Okay, so 两根之和 means the sum of roots. Sum of roots you learn in your quadratic equation, which is your alpha plus beta. Okay, and in your quadratic equation, you actually learn that alpha plus beta, the sum of roots is actually negative b over a, right? So if you expand this x inside, you will actually get a quadratic equation. You just need to arrange it into standard form, take out your a, b, and c, then you sub into this equation, then you should get your sum of roots. Okay. So you try to expand it. You have a 3x squared minus 3 times 4 is 12x plus x. Then this 20 minus 20 equals to 0. 3x squared minus 12 plus 1, you'll get a minus 11x. Minus 20, you'll get a 0. And now you have your a equals to 3, b equals to negative 11, and c equals to negative 20. Yeah, you have your negative 11, you have negative 11 over 3. The negative become positive, so it's positive 11 over 3. The answer is D donkey. Okay. Question number 2. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. You can just direct sub into the equation. You have, okay, fx, okay, then x squared minus 4x plus 3 multiply with, okay, half gx, okay, means you divide the whole gx by 2. This and this can cancel, this will become a 2. So for gx now is x squared plus 2. Okay, then minus hash x. Okay, so it is minus 7. Negative, remember it become positive x. Okay, then this one you can actually simplify. X squared minus 4x plus 3 x squared. You try to arrange it in descending order of the power, yeah. Then this should be a negative 5. Okay, then x squared times x squared. X squared times x squared is a x to the 4th power. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times negative 5 is negative 5x squared. Negative 4x times x squared is negative 4x cubed. Negative 4x times x is negative 4x squared. Negative 4x times negative 5, 负得正, you get a positive 20x. Okay, then you have a plus 3x squared plus 3x, then minus 15. Okay, so we will now collect all the like terms. Okay, we start from the highest power, which is x to the 4th power, only have 1. Then for x cubed, we have 1 minus 4. Yeah, 1 minus 4, so it's negative 3x cubed. For x squared, you have negative 5 minus 4, you have a negative 9. Negative 9, you plus with 3 again, you get a negative 6x squared. Then for the constant, you have for the x, you have 20x plus 3x, which is 23x. Then constant, you have 15. So the answer is B. Yeah, it's quite straightforward. You just need to be careful when you expand the positive and negative. Okay. Then we go for the third question. Yeah, this is actually your Form 3 math. Just that you need to factor out some of the terms. Okay. So we are trying to factorize it. X squared plus 2x minus 8. Okay. This should be the x x times x, you get an x squared. Maybe I should write here, plus 2x minus x. Okay, you just use this method. X times, then what times what, it will give you a negative x. Should be 4 times 2, right? 4 times 2, then one of them should be negative. And you want the sum to be positive too, so the negative should be here. So that when you cross multiply, you have a 4x minus 2x, you get a 2x. So we know that this part here should be x plus 4, x minus 2. Okay, then for this part here, x squared minus 3x plus 2. Okay, same thing, x times x, you get x squared. Then 2 you can have 2 times 1. Okay, 2 times 1. And you want a negative 3 in the middle, so both of them should be negative. Negative 2x, negative x, you have a negative 3x when you add them together. So it should be x minus 2, x minus 1. Okay, this is a divide, so you flip it and make it into multiply. Okay, multiply. X squared minus 25, this is a difference of square, right? You know that a squared minus b squared is a plus b, a minus b. So x squared minus 25, you can write it as x plus 5, x minus 5. Okay. Then for this one, okay, maybe I try to clear this space here. I think you can also factorize. X squared minus x minus 20. Okay, x times x, this should be either 1 times 20, 10 times 2, or 5 times 4, right? So I think we will use 5 times 4 so that later we can get a negative 1 in the middle. Okay, when it's a negative, so means the negative should belongs to 5. So you get negative 5x, 4x here. So that is negative x in the middle. Okay, so it is x minus 5, x plus 4. And now you can cancel. X plus 4 can cancel. X minus 5 can cancel. X minus 2 can cancel. So the answer should be x plus 5 over x minus 1. The answer is A. Okay, question number 4. Yeah, this is an indices question. Again, it's actually your PT3 question. Okay, you just need to be careful when you expand the radicals. Okay, this is actually for this kind of question, you better write all the indices, all the power in fraction form. Okay, because the radical are sometimes quite confusing. Okay, so yeah, we try to convert it into fraction for the power. Oh, by the way, you see we have a greater than 0. Maybe we need to use that, I don't know. Okay, so it is a 4 over 5 times a 6 over 3 should be 2. Okay, 2 times okay, this is very complicated. We do it from inside. Okay, so this one should be a 4 over 5. Then you take the cube root of it, should be a 4 over 5 times 3, which is 15. Then you square it, so it should be a multiply, right? Add over 15. Okay, times a add over 15, and we know that we just have to add this together later. And on the bottom, we just have a to the 1/3. Okay, so the answer should be a 4 over 5 plus 2 plus add over 15 minus 1/3. And you should get the answer. Okay, 4 over 5 plus 2, okay, we can, this one we multiply with 3. Later we get a common denominator, which is something over 15. Okay, so 3 times 4, you get the 12. Plus, this one should be a 30 over 15. Plus, add over 15. This one you times 5 times 5. Then you should get a negative 5 over 15. So it is a 12 plus 30, you get a 42. 42 plus add 50. 50 minus 5 is 45. Wait, alright. Plus 2. Okay, so this one should be equals to, okay, you can actually press your calculator, and the answer should be, okay, 342. The answer should be 3. Okay, and you can actually press your calculator. Okay, like this. Okay, 12 over 15, then plus with a 2, plus with a add over 15, then minus 1/3. Yeah, the answer is 3. So the answer is D, donkey. Right? Okay. Fifth question. Oh, this is actually your Form 5 Chapter 1 progression, arithmetic progression. So the third term in an arithmetic series is 5. Add term is 20. Find the 25th term in the series. Okay, so you know that this is actually arithmetic progression. So you can just directly use the formula. Okay, your formula Tn for arithmetic progression is a plus n minus 1 d. So because you know that T3 is 5 and T8 is 20. So you can actually form two simultaneous equations and you solve for A and D. Okay, then you can find your T25. So yeah, we'll try to write it down. This should be a 5 equals to A plus 2D and 20 equals to A plus 7D. Then you just minus it. And perhaps, okay, maybe I use this one, this equation 2, this equation 1, I use equation 2 minus equation 1. Okay, so 20 minus 5 is 15 equals to A minus A becomes 0. 7 minus 2 is 5D. So D should be 3. Okay, then your A, okay, you just sub it into either one of them. Let's say I sub in the first equation. 5 equals to A plus 2 times D is 6. So A equals to 5 minus 6, which is negative 1. Okay, and now you just need to find your T25, which you sub your A and D into the formula. T25 equals to A is negative 1, then plus with 25 minus 1 is 24, times with your D is 3. Then if you are not sure, then you can just use calculator, and this one I think should be 72 minus 1, which is 71. Okay. Again, if you are not sure, just press your calculator. Okay. The next question, okay, this is a matrix question, and I think we just did it just now for the past year math paper 1. Okay. So we want to find the value of x plus y. So first we try to expand your this part here. We try to expand it. Then we can just compare your row by row. Okay. So this one should be 3 times 2. Okay, 3 times 2 plus 3 times 2 plus 2 times 1 and 2 times y, okay, which is 2y. 2y plus 4 times 1. Okay, then minus this one we just copy first, equals to 4, 9. Okay, so this one should be 4 times 2 is 6 plus 2, which is 8. Then this one should be 2y plus 5. Wait, is it? Yeah, 2y plus 4. Sorry. This one should be 2y plus 4. This is a multiplier. Sorry, my mistake. X3 equals to 4, 9. So, again, you can form your simultaneous equation. Add minus x equals to 4. Wait, before that, we try to write it like this first. Add minus x, then 2y plus 4 minus 3 equals to 4, 9. So, add minus x, 2y plus 1 equals to 4, 9. And you can compare it row by row. Pretty straightforward. Your 8 minus x, okay, I write it over here, equals to 4. So your x is 8 minus 4, which is 4. Then y, okay, 2y plus 1 is 9. So 2y is 8. Y equals to 4. Okay. So x plus y should be 8. The answer is C. Okay, question number 20. Number 7. Number 7. This is a function question. A very basic question. Very straightforward. Fx is 3x plus 1. You want to find a plus b. Where is your a? Okay, your a is here. Your b is here. So it means f of a is 2 and f of 3 is b. Okay, this is what the diagram means. Okay, just sub in. Just sub in. This one I put it here. Okay. So FA means 3a minus 1 equals to 2. 3a equals to 3. A equals to 1. Okay. Then 3 times 3 minus 1 equals to b. So b should be 8. Okay. 9 minus 1 is 8. Okay, we want to find a plus b. Just add them together, you get a 9. D donkey. Okay. Okay, number 8. This is a log question. Log question. Okay, log 2 equals to a, log 3 equals to b, log 7 equals to c. You want to find log 356. Okay, so obviously you need to change the base because all the information you got are in log base 10. So you just convert this one into log base 10. Okay, so when you want to change the base, it is log 56 over log 3. Okay. Okay, so 56. How do you get 56? With 2, 3, and 7. 56 is actually 9. It's actually 8 times 7, right? It's actually, okay, 56 equals to 8 times 7. What is 8? 8 is 2 raised to the third power times with 7. Okay, so you can write this as log, you can write this as log 2 cubed times 7, then over log 3. Okay, and you know with the log rule, this one is actually addition, right? And you can actually move this power to the front. Okay, so I will directly write this. It's a 3 log 2 plus log 7 over log 3. Then you can sub in all the values you have here. Okay. 3 times log 2. 3 times log 2 is 3a plus log 7 is c over log 3. It should be b. Oops, wait, I think, oh, sorry, I think I forgot to change this one here. Just ignore this one, yeah? Just ignore it. The answer is 3a plus c over b. Okay, I think I will edit it later. Okay? Yeah, so this is the answer, yeah? 3a plus c over b. I forgot which one is which ABCD is it. But never mind, this is the answer. Okay, sorry about this, huh? Okay, so question number 9. Question number 9. The radius of a sector. So this is a circular measure question. Actually, no need. You can just use your form 3 math. Will do. Okay. Never mind. The radius is 6 cm. The perimeter is 18. Then find the area of this sector. Okay. It's better to use your circular measure anyway. It's easier. Okay. So the sector something like this. Okay. So the radius, you know that radius 6 means this is 6, means this is a S. Okay, you don't know the theta here. And we know that the perimeter is 18, means 6 plus 6 plus S is equals to 18. So your S should be 18 minus 12, which is 6. Your S is 6. Okay, okay. This is your 6. Okay. And you know that S equals to R theta. R theta. 6 equals to 6 times theta. So theta should be 1 radian. Okay, 1 radian. Area. Area, the formula for area is your circular measure from your area should be half r square theta. Okay? Half r square theta. Half your r now is, where's your r? It's your 6 square. Theta, what's your theta? Theta is 1 radian. So it's 36 over 2, which is 18. The answer is B. Be careful, don't circle A, okay? No pi. No pi. Okay, question number 10. So after question 10, maybe we rest for a while. Question 10 is a triangle question. It's actually your Form 5 chapter 5. And for this kind of question, actually you can directly plug in your calculator. Just type 1 over sine for cosecant, 1 over cos for secant, 1 over tangent for cotangent. Okay, but as you can see for this question, actually all the angles here are all the common angles, isn't it? So sometimes it's good for you to remember the value of these special angles. Okay, so this is how I remember. I will share it with you. Okay, yeah, I will share with you like this. Okay, theta. We have 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees. Okay, then for 90 degrees, you can just see it from your graph. I think you should remember. You should remember the graph, the shape of the graph. Okay, anyway, sine, then cos, then tangent. Okay, so for sine, listen, you just have to remember it's always a fraction. Okay, it's always a fraction, and the denominator is always 2. Okay, yeah, this is the first thing you need to remember. For sine, you arrange 30, 45, 60. The denominator is always 2. Then the numerator is all the square root. Okay, and inside here it is 1, 2, 3, and yeah, that's it. And if you want to simplify it, this one is actually 1 over 2. Okay, it's actually 1 over 2. This is actually 1 over root 2. Okay, but you just have to, this one, like this is easier for you to remember, isn't it? Root 1 over 2, root 2 over 2, root 3 over 2. Okay, then for cos, you know that sine and cos are related by 90. It's complement of each other, so we just double it. So it is root 3 over 2, root 2 over 2, root 1 over 2. Very easy, right? Okay, then for tangent. Okay, you always start from 30, 45, and 60. So from 30 is the smallest one, which is a fraction. Okay, so it is 1 over root 3. For tangent, you just remember root 3. Okay, root 3. Then for the 60, it is root 3, and for the 45 is 1. Okay, so this is how I remember. Again, arrange 30, 45, 60. For sine is all the denominator is 2, and root 1, root 2, root 3. Okay, root 1 over 2, root 2 over 2, root 3 over 2. For cos, just double it. Okay, you start from root 3 over 2, root 2 over 2, root 1 over 2. For tangent, remember root 3. Okay, then for 30, you start from the smallest, 1 over root 3, 1, root 3. Okay, then for 90, yeah, as I said earlier, you just remember the graph should do. Okay, yeah. So you know that sine graph is like this, right? Okay, perhaps maybe I draw it here. This is your sine graph. Where's your 90? Your 90 is here. Okay, which is the maximum of it, which is 1. So sine 90 is sine. Okay, never mind. I think I just extend this table here. Sine 90 is 1. Okay, then for cos, okay, the cos graph, you should remember this graph, yeah. Okay, where's your 90? Okay, this is your 180 is here. It's half of it, so it should be here. Is 0. Okay, then so cos 90 is 0. Okay, then for tangent, it's actually undefined. Okay, it's actually asymptote. Okay, Okay, so now we just need to convert all the secant, cosecant, cotangent back to sine, cos, tangent. Okay, very quickly, this is 1 over C matched with S. Okay, so it's sine 60 minus S matched with C. 1 over cos 30, then plus cotangent is tangent, okay, tangent 45, and yeah, minus 1 over sine 90. Sorry, just need some space later. Then just take the reciprocal of it. Sine 60 is the third one, root 3 over 2. But you take the reciprocal, so it's 2 over root 3 minus cos 30. Okay, cos 30 is equal to sine 60. Again, you take the reciprocal, so it's root 3 over 2. Okay. Yeah, sorry, you take the reciprocal, so it's 2 over root 3. Okay. Tangent 45 is the one in the middle. The one in the middle is 1. 1 over 1 is 1. Sine 90. Sine 90, the graph is on the hill, so it's 1. 1 over 1 is 1 minus 1. Okay, actually you get nothing here. So you have 2 over root 3 minus 2 over root 3. This one cancel each other. These 2 cancel out with this one. So the answer should be 2 over root 3. 2 over root 3 is B. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. Question number 11. Again, is a triangle question. Your theta is in between 90 and 270. Sine theta equals to cos theta. Find secant theta. Okay. Is there a shortcut way for us to do it? Like this. Okay. Never mind. I know how. Again, refer to this table. Okay, refer to this table. Your 90 is in between. Your theta is in between 90 and 270. Oh, okay. I know. Okay, this is much faster. Okay, sine theta equals to cos theta. Okay, then now you divide both sides with cos theta. I hope this works. I'm not sure. So it's a tangent theta equals to 1. Okay, tangent theta equals to 1. But it's in the third question. Then why we do it? We use reference angle. We let tangent alpha equals to 1. Where your alpha is in the first quadrant. Okay, alpha is in between 0 and 90. Okay, so your alpha should be 45 degrees. And now I want the answer in third quadrant. Okay, so the corresponding angle for theta. Okay, sorry, should use blue color. Okay, so theta should be 180 degrees plus 45 degrees, which is 225 degrees. Oops. Then we want secant theta. We want secant theta, secant of 225, which is 1 over cos 225. And now you need your all science teacher crazy, okay? Okay, all science teacher crazy. In the third quadrant, your cos is negative, okay? And we already found out the reference angle of 225 is 45. So it is 1 over negative cos 225 cos 45 degrees. Again, refer back to the table. The one in the middle is root 2 over 2. Okay, 1 over root 2 over 2, which is 2 over root 2, which is root 2 over which is, do we have any? Yeah, we have a negative here, no wonder. Okay, which is negative root 2. Okay, so the answer is C. Do you know how we get from this negative 2 over root 2 to negative root 2? Okay, I think I showed it here. Negative 2 over root 2. Okay, so it's actually multiply by the conjugate of it. Okay, you actually multiply with, okay, root 2 over root 2. So the one on top you have negative 2 root 2, right? Then the one on below, root 2 times root 2, you get a 2. Okay, 2. And this 2 and 2 can cancel, you end up having a negative root 2. So this is how you get the answer. Okay, so the answer is C. Okay, question number 12. We have 20 questions for paper 1. I think we still have time for that. Okay, never mind. In triangle ABC, AB is 12, AC is 15, ACB is 30. Then find the value of ABC if it is obtuse. It's actually a solution of triangle question, and you can use sine rule or cos rule, but this one I think we'll use sine rule, and I will show you why later. First of all, we try to draw out the triangle first. ABC is a 钝角, an obtuse angle. So we draw the angle B first. Okay, your B should be here, an obtuse angle. So AC should be like this. Sorry for the bad drawing. And AB is 12, AC is 15, ACB is 30. Yeah. We should use sine rule. We should use sine rule because we want to find this angle here, right? So if you use sine rule, it's very easy. Just 12 over sine 30 degrees equals to 15 over sine B. Okay. And okay, sine B should be 15 sine 30 degrees over 12. Sine 30 is 1 over 2. So it's a 15 over 2 over 12. Sine B equals to 15 over 2 over 12 means times with a 1 over 12. So it's 15 over 24. And you simplify, divide by 3, you get a 5 over 8. Okay. Then B, the answer is already decimal, so I think we'll use calculator. So B should be arc sine of 5 over 8. Or you can write like this, but make sure you don't confuse yourself. They are actually the same. Okay, but I prefer to use arc sine. Okay, so arc sine or sine inverse or sine negative 1, or not sine negative 1. Sine negative 1 means 1 over sine, which is 1 over sine is cosecant. This I don't like to write in this form. Okay, I don't really like to write in this form. It's very confusing. But anyway, in your calculator, it's written like that, right? Yeah, sadly. Never mind. 5 over 8 equals 38.68. Okay, so B is 38.68. 38.68. But wait a minute. You see, we have none of them matching the answer. But you see, the angle here, this is a 钝角. This is a 钝角 and obtuse angle. 钝角, 钝, right? It's called 钝角. Obtuse angle. Okay, it's an obtuse angle. So it is meaning obtuse angle means it is in between 90 and 180, which means it is quadrant 2. Quadrant 2, so it is 180. You just use 180 minus 38.68. Okay, so yeah, I'm so lazy for this, so I will just use calculator. 180 minus 38.68, which is sorry, minus 180. Okay, we have this 180 minus 38.68. The answer is 141.32. Do you have that? Yes, the answer is C. Okay, question number 13. Point P divide line AB such that AP. Okay, this is a line segment question. Blah blah blah. Then line segment question. Okay, So let's draw it out, something like this. Okay, your A is here, your B is here. Diagram not drawn to scale, yeah? A to B is 1, 2. So P may be something somewhere here. Okay, this AP is one part. Okay, one part is 2, 3 parts here. Okay. 1, then 2. A is negative at 14. P is don't know. Okay, XY lah. Then B is 4, 2. You want to find X. So this one very easy. We just directly use the formula. So X should be, you cross this one, you multiply right this right. So it is a 2 times negative at, okay, 2 times negative at plus with a 1 times 4. Then you divide by 1 plus 2. Which is negative 16 plus with a 4 over 3, which is negative 12 over 3. You should get a negative 4. So the answer is actually B. For Y, you can check. Okay. So Y should be, okay, 2 times 14. Well, the number is very big. Then plus with 1 times 2 over 1 plus 2. Okay, this is 28 plus 2 over 3. Okay, it's 30 over 3, which is 10. Yeah, so the answer is B. Question number 14. Oh, this question looks like an SAT question. True or false question. Okay. And I hope I don't need any working for this question. It's a concept question. Anyway, okay, let's read the question. Okay. Okay, I read the Chinese version. Okay, 4条直线 L1, L2, L3, L4 with the formula M1x, M2x, M3x, M4x plus C. The one with plus C means this is your C lah. This is your C is here. Then 其中如图二所示 L1, L2 互相垂直 means okay, L1 and L2 is perpendicular, means the gradient of L1 times with a gradient of L2 is equals to -1. Okay. Then L3 is parallel to L4, means M3 is equals to M4. Which of the following statements are true? Okay. Okay. So I'm not sure if I translate this correctly, but the question in Chinese says 问下列哪项关系是正确的? So means is asking for the statement that is always true. Okay. So in SAT, I'm not sure about this question because I haven't actually do it. For SAT, some of the question is like this. The statement can be true or can be false, but with the information given, it is not necessarily true. And the question is asking for the statement that is necessarily true. So I think I will send the question to you, or under the I will send the question to you later. Okay. That kind of question is quite confusing because of the wording of the question. It says that the statement that is definitely true based on all the information given. So even if the statement can be true, but it is not necessarily to be true. Okay, so it can still make sense. It can still be true, but it can be false because maybe the data is not, the information is not enough. But anyway, let's look at this question. Okay. The first statement, M1 greater than 0. M1 greater than where's your L1? Okay, your L1 is this one, right? This is your L1. Okay, let me highlight it. It's decreasing. Decreasing means it has a negative slope or a negative gradient. And in calculus, if you do differentiation, you learn differentiation, you know that the first derivative should be negative. The first derivative is negative means it is decreasing. Okay, and this is decreasing, therefore statement 1 should be wrong. Okay, should be wrong. Should be smaller than 0. Okay, statement 2. M1 greater than M4. Okay, where is your M4? Oh, this is definitely false because your M4, this one is increasing. Okay, your M4, what is it? Okay, your M4 is positive, is greater than 0. Your M1 is smaller than 0. Then how can your M1 greater than M4? Unless it says the magnitude, then I don't know. Wait. No. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Okay, I'm not sure about magnitude because they are all unknown. But anyway, Since M1 is negative, M4 is positive, so it's impossible that M1 is greater than M4. So statement 2 is false. And we can directly see the answer already. The answer should be C. Okay. But never mind, let's check the third and fourth statement. Okay. Third statement, M2 greater than M3. M2, where's your M2? Yeah, you can see from here. Maybe I should use this color here. This is your M2. This is your M3. Obviously, your L2 is more steep than your, is steeper than your L3, than your third line. So meaning the magnitude of it, the magnitude of the gradient is greater. Yeah, so the third statement should be true. M2 is greater than M3. Then for the third one, for the fourth one, M1 times M4 is -1. M1 times M4 is -1. Yeah, from the diagram you can see it already. It's actually perpendicular to each other. Did I copy the question wrongly or not? Wait, let me check. Oh, sorry. The original question should be like this. Sorry. This one should be L1 is perpendicular to L3. Okay, L1 and is perpendicular to L3. Yeah, so if L1 is perpendicular to L3 and L3 is parallel to L4, so means L1 is perpendicular to L4. So therefore M1 times M1 times M3 or M1 times M4 is -1. Okay, you guys really need to check my question because I do it in the rush. I translate in the rush. Anyway, the answer is C. Okay. Then question number 15. 6 numbers which are arranged in descending order. X1, X2, X3, blah, blah, blah. Then the mean is 8, the mod is 10, or is the statistic question, and the median is 9. I like how the mod is called 众数 and median is called 中位数. Okay, 众数, not planting tree. Okay, 众数 or whatever. Okay. Anyway, I don't think I need this highlight. Okay. We know that this is arranged in ascending order, and let's look at it one by one. The mean, can we use it now? We still don't know a lot of things, so no. The 众数, the mod is 10. Mod is 10. The median is okay. I think we can use now. The mod is 10, so meaning 10 is repeated. Is definitely repeated, right? And the 中位数, the median is 9. Okay, where's the median? The median should be somewhere here. Your 9 is here. And you have at least 2 10, right? You have at least 2 10. So the only where for the 10 to fit in is here and here, right? And in order for your median to be 9, this has to be an 8. So that 8 plus 10 divided by 2, you have a 9, right? And x1, do we know x1? No, we don't. But we have the mean, right? We have the 平均数. So we can just solve this quickly. 2 plus x1 plus 8 plus 10 plus 10 plus 12 over, we have 6 numbers, is equals to 8. And yeah, this one should be 20, 28, 30, 42. Okay, 42 plus x1 is equals to 8 times 6. Okay, 8 times 6 is 40. Wait a minute. Plus 9. Okay, let me see. We have 20, 32, 40, 42. Okay, 6 times 8 is 48. Yeah, correct. 48. So your x1 should be 48 minus 42, which is 6. And now you want to find x1 plus x2 plus x3, okay, which is 6 plus 8 plus 10. Am I right? 6 plus 8 plus 10, which is 24. Which is 24. So the answer is A. Yeah, this is correct. Okay. Question number 16. A bag. Blah, blah, blah. We have 6 blue ball. Okay, blue color. We have 6. 2 red ball. Okay, times 2. And add yellow ball. Add yellow ball times. You take a ball at random from the bag. Find the probability the ball taken is blue or yellow. Yeah, kacang lah. So this one is the probability of blue. Okay, the probability of blue plus probability of yellow, which is probability of blue is 6 over 6 plus 2 plus 8. Probability of yellow is yellow 8 over 6 plus 2 plus 8. So this one should be 8 plus 6 is 14. This one should be 16, which is 7 over 8. The answer is D donkey. Okay, almost done. Okay. Oh, we are having differentiation. Okay. Given that fx is 3x squared plus 2x minus 1, find f prime negative 1. So we just differentiate it, then plug in negative 1 should do. Okay. Very quickly, okay, fx equals to 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. Okay, by power rule, we just use a simple power rule, or if you are very free, you can do it with first principle, which I don't want. Okay, just do it. Use the power rule. Okay, bring down the power and power minus 1. 3 times 6. 3 times 2 is 6x. 2 minus 1 is 1. Perhaps, maybe I don't have to write. Okay, then this one power minus 1. 1. Bring down. 2 times 1 is 2. Then 1 minus 1 is 0, which is x to the 0 is 1. Then this one differentiate constant, you get 0. So it's a 6. This is your f prime x. Then I want f prime negative 1. Negative 1, which is 6 times negative 1, then plus 3 for 2, which is a negative 6 plus 2, which is a negative 4. The answer is B. Okay, question number 18. Find the minimum value of y equals to 2x squared plus x minus 1. Oh, this is actually an optimization problem. And you can use, okay, because this is a what's that? This is a quadratic equation. So you can actually use the completing the square, or you can differentiate twice. Okay, and which one is easier? I think we do the differentiate. Okay, so y equals to 2x squared plus x minus 1. Okay, then you differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay, d dx. Okay, so on the left hand side you have a dy dx equals to, again this is a power rule, 4x plus 1. Okay, then you let 4x plus 1 equals to 0. Your x should be negative 1 over 4. Oh, we already got the answer. But never mind, I will try to differentiate it again. D square y over dx square is equals to, d square y over dx square is equals to 4. So y prime of negative 1 over 4 is 4, which is greater than 0, which means it is a absolute mean. Okay, it's actually a relative mean, but since we know that the shape of this one is a parabola, so it's an absolute mean. And therefore the answer is negative 1 over 4, B bond. Okay, if you want to do it using, you should try it using completing the square to revise, but I don't want to do it here. You do it yourself. Okay, integration. So again, for this one, you always convert, don't write the power in fraction form. Okay, so that you don't have to confuse yourself with the radicals. Okay, anyway, this should be 3x squared minus, this should be 4x raised to negative half dx. Then this is an integration. Integration means power plus 1, then divided by new power. Okay, 2 plus 1. So this one should be 3x cubed over 3. Okay, then minus power plus 1. Negative, okay, never mind, 4 just right here. Excuse me. Just right here, 4x power plus 1. Okay, power plus 1 means it is power half, then divide by new power. Plus c, plus c, plus c. Okay, anyway, 3 and 3 can cancel, you can get an x cubed. Minus this one, you flip up, this and this can cancel, this will get a 2. Okay, so it's a 2. Wait, is it? No. This one, sorry. This one is 8. This one should be an 8. Okay, because 4x root, okay, over half is equals to 4x half times 2, which is your 8 root x. Okay, 8 root x plus c. The answer is the donkey. Okay, last question. Oh, this is an anti-derivative question, which is pretty straightforward. You read the question first. Okay. So you can actually differentiate it, but why don't we make use of what we have here? Make use of what we have here. Okay. First question: how to make this get 2x minus 1 into this, which is this part. You multiply with a 3, right? Okay. So which means this one you just take 1 over 3 on this side, so that you can use this one. Okay. And this is the first thing you need to do. So it is this one here is equals to 1/3 from negative k to k of negative 1 over 2x minus 1 square dx. Which means when you integrate this, you'll get back this part here. Because this is the antiderivative of negative 1 over 2x plus 1 square, right? So directly x plus 1, 2x minus 1. Of course, if you have a lot of times, you can actually integrate this. Either you want to do it using U sub, triangle sub, differentiation by parts or partial fraction, any methods that you like. Okay, but no, I don't want to do that. Okay, then from negative k to k, then the rest should be very easy. Like you just is there any other shortcut? Never mind. Okay, we try to expand this. Okay, sub in k plus 1 over 2k minus 1, then minus negative k plus 1 over negative 2k minus 1. Okay, so it's a 1/3. Okay, k plus 1. This negative, okay, this negative you just give it to, give it to this one. So it's negative. Okay. Yeah, where are we? Okay. Then negative 2k minus 1. I should have give it to this one, but never mind. Plus k minus 1 times 2k minus 1 over 2k minus 1 plus times negative 2k minus 1. Okay, then this and this can cancel. Wait, can we? No, we can't. Sorry, we can't. We can. Expand. Okay, never mind. 1/3. Okay, negative 2k square, then minus k minus 2k minus 1 plus 2k minus k minus 2k plus 1 over 2k minus 1 negative 2k minus 1. Did I make any mistake here or not? Because I feel like the answer is... Why is it so complicated? Okay, 1/3 negative 2k squared, okay, minus 1 minus 3, this and this can cancel, and this can cancel. Oh, okay. Negative 2k, then this and this can cancel over. Oops, sorry, should use blue. Okay, 2k minus 1, negative 2k minus 1. 1 over 3, or you can factor out. Yeah, this is when we can factor out stuff. Okay, we can factor out negative 2k, and we have a k plus 1. Do we overdo it, or should we leave something inside? What's the one? Wait, I think we are not getting the answer. Wait. Let me check. I think there's a typo in the question again. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. This one should be 3. This one should be 3. Oh, this one should be 3. Lucky we discussed the question together, then we can. Yeah, so you don't have to care about this one. You don't have to care about 1/3. This one, all of them. Don't care. Then don't care. Then this one. Where are we? Let's do it again. Okay, let's redo the whole question. It's so confusing. I'm so sorry. We are almost done. This one, delete. Okay, so yeah, directly, very quickly. Okay, negative k to k, negative 3 to x minus 1 square dx, which is x plus 1 to x minus 1, negative k, which is k plus 1 to k minus 1 minus k plus 1 over minus 2k minus 1. Okay, then k plus 1 over 2k minus 1 minus, this one you try to multiply it with negative 1 and negative 1. Okay, negative 1, because I don't want so many negatives there. So it's a k minus 1 over 2k plus 1, right? Okay, and now you can write this together. K plus 1, 2k plus 1 minus k minus 1 times 2k minus 1 over 2k minus 1, 2k plus 1. Then this should be a 2k squared plus 2k plus k is 3k plus 1, then minus 2k squared minus 2k minus k minus 3k plus 1 over 2k minus 1, 2k plus 1. Okay, then cancel this with this. Then no, we can't. This with this. This should be a plus. Again, this should become a plus. Yeah, plus. I mean negative 负得正. Okay, okay. I mean 3 plus 3 negative 3 minus negative 3 is 6. Okay, 6k over 2k plus minus 1, 2k plus 1. I think I saw the answer somewhere in the question. Okay, so yeah, the answer is C. Yeah, so and we are finally done with this paper. So I hope this is a good revision for your SPM student to prepare for your MF or your model math. So anyway, we'll do the paper 2 tomorrow. Okay, see you. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.